The Davis County Mustangs play here on the Atomo Radio Sports Network. Now, let's get down to the court and join the voice of the Mustangs, Ellis Kojo.
Welcome to Bloomfield. Our coverage of Davis County basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network continues with the South Central Conference Showdown. The Davis County Lady Mustangs will go up against the Albia Lady D's. This is the Petrito Orthodontics pregame show. Make your goal to get a smile that lasts a lifetime. Call Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the staff at Petrito Orthodontics today. It's a pleasure to have you with us. I'm Ellis Kojo. Parker Stevens is along for the ride. He is our producer. Last night, as we dive right into the pregame, Davis County, the Lady Mustangs played their first game in 2 weeks when they traveled to Eddyville. And for a majority of the game, neither team led by more than 6 points. EBF led 33-31 after 3 quarters. But the Lady Mustangs opened the final quarter with a 9-2 run. A Sophia Young three-pointer capped the run to give Davis County their biggest lead of the game, 40-35. EBF, however, responded by scoring the next 6 points. Emily Davis' steal and layup put the Rockets up for good, 41-40 with 3:05 remaining. Final score, EBF 51, Davis County 44. Foul shooting proved to be the difference, one of the difference makers. EBF made 15 of 22 free throws. Davis County was 8 of 25 from the charity stripe. Morgan Peafish scored 10 points, lead Davis County, who dropped to 6-6 overall and 2-5 in the South Central Conference. Now Davis County welcomes in an Albia squad that is looking for their first conference win, and the last time these two teams played, they capped off the 2019 portion of their schedule, and Davis County was victorious 48-34 in Albia. Coming up next, we'll turn our attention to the Albia Lady D's. They're looking to snap a losing streak here tonight. You're watching Davis County Lady Mustangs basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
If you've been looking to take your nursing career to the next level, William Penn University is ready to help. With the RN to BSN program, you could have your degree in as little as 17 months. You'll find individualized attention from professors that care about your success. William Penn wants to see each and every student succeed in their education and life. That's why our advisors work with you to provide affordable tuition. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
This is Milo Wells, your pharmacist at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. When you need prescriptions, stop in and see me. If you aren't a current customer, we will help you fill out a new patient form, which takes less than 5 minutes. We have a lot of over-the-counter items and have vaccines. We are here 6 days a week and offer free delivery in Bloomfield and surrounding areas. I pride myself on professionalism and small-town customer service, and our pharmacy reflects those values. Stop in and see us at Wells Hometown Drug next to CarQuest in Bloomfield.
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Hi, this is Chris Ledke, owner of Pulaski Lumber. I would like to personally invite you to see our updated inventory. We have a nice selection of tools, plumbing, flooring, tile, accessories, and as always, we can order in anything you might need. Josh is also available to offer you professional 3D drawings to design your new home, deck, or addition. We don't charge huge architect fees, but are confident you will be happy with our work. We look forward to meeting you at Pulaski Lumber, your start-to-finish lumberyard.
Ellis Kojo and Parker Stevens are present and accounted for here in Bloomfield. We're moving closer to the tip-off between Davis County and Albia. This is the Petrito Orthodontics pregame show. Make your goal to get a smile that lasts a lifetime. Call Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the staff at Petrito Orthodontics today. The current season has been less than ideal for the Albia Lady D's. They have a record of 2-9 and are 0-9 in the South Central Conference. The Lady D's are currently on a 4-game losing streak. Their last game was a close loss in Osceola to Clark, 51-46. Albia had a lead in the fourth quarter in that game, but could not hold it. Albia is a team that has trouble putting the ball in the basket all season. The Lady D's are averaging just 37 points a game while shooting 25% from the field. And as we've followed the Lady Mustangs throughout the season, they've had their own troubles putting the ball in the basket. Although they're a bit streakier than Albia is. And we'll see if Davis County can shake off their loss from EBF yesterday and come out with a win tonight versus Albia. Warm-ups are done, and we are about ready for the introduction of the starting lineups. Pre-game show is brought to you by Petruto Orthodontics. Make your goal to get a smile that lasts a lifetime. Call Dr. Dwayne Petruto and the staff at Petruto Orthodontics today.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Mustang Field.
We've had so few games here in Bloomfield over the course of the season. It feels good to be back here in the friendly confines of the Davis County High School Gymnasium.
Davis County Community School District encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior in our activities.
A good contingent of Albia members of the Albia community traveled here to Bloomfield. This is a pretty good rivalry between Albia and Davis County, a really respectful rivalry between the two. Starting lineups are brought to you by Davis County Schools. One school, one community, one goal, the best that we can be. Albia 2-9 on the season, 0-9 in the South Central Conference. Their head coach is Katie Dykes.
Number 25, Sophie Weber.
Erica Archibald, a 5'7" sophomore. Haley Heinman, a 5'6" junior. Sophie Weber, a 5'6" freshman. And Jenny Kelly, a 5'9" junior. And Lauren Kaldenberg, a 5'10" senior.
Junior, number 34, Morgan Peterson.
And now for Davis County, head coach Dave Mason. Head coach 6-6 on the season, 2-5 in the South Central Conference. Hannah Schooley, a 5'6" senior. Sophie Sparger, a 5'7" senior. Brett Law, her first start of the season, she's a 5'6" senior. Phoebe Moore, a 5'7" senior. And Morgan Petefish, a 5'8" junior. So those are your starting lineups. We will step away from the national anthem. And when we come back, the tip-off between Albia and Davis County on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Kendall with Citizens Mutual. It's a busy time of the year, so we want you to save as much time as possible. Whether you need internet, TV, or phone service, we can handle all of them for you. We also have a great selection of TVs ranging from 32 to 65 inch, as well as appliances. Stop in today, and remember, Citizens Mutual is owned and operated by its customers. So when you walk in the door, we don't just treat you like a customer, we treat you like you're the boss, because you are. We're looking forward to seeing you at Citizens Mutual, just off the square in Bloomfield.
Hi, I'm Eric, owner of Spillman Auto Parts. We have thousands of used parts that would fix that annoying problem with your car. Dennis, Gary, and John are ready to take your call and save you money. You can also check out our eBay store and buy parts directly on our website at spillmanauto.com. And don't forget to check out our great selection of rebuildable cars, trucks, and SUVs. We look forward to meeting you at Spillman Auto Parts in Bloomfield.
Go Mustangs!
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They are proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're here, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to check them out on Facebook or visit their website at shopbrothersmarket.com. Stop in and see them today at Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. The busy farming season is here, and Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom applications. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
You're watching Mustang Basketball.
The tip-off is brought to you by Brothers Market, where they treat you like family. Albia and Davis County getting set to get it on. This is a rematch of a game that Davis County won earlier in the season, 48-34. Davis County wins the tip. They'll be shooting to the basket to our left. Brett Law, early three, off the back of the rim and in! Brett Law with the early triple to break the seal, 3-0 Davis County right out the gate. 15 seconds into the game. Top of the key, Hindman throws it inside. Spinning is Kelly, throws up a shot too strong. Brett Law with the rebound for Davis County. Schooley up ahead to Sparger, throws it inside to Moore, spinning in the middle. Hook shot won't go, and the rebound is collected by Hindman of Albia. Albia averaging just over 37 points a game. Offense has been an issue for them. We'll see how they shoot. Early traveling call against Archibald, got caught up in the air at the top of the key and came down without passing or shooting. An early Brett Law three is our only bucket so far. Davis County with a three-point lead in the ball. Schooley gets the pass tipped away from her. Weber into the front court, lays it up, won't go. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It was off the hands of Archibald of Albia, so the ball goes to Davis County. Schooley into the front court to Moore. Left side Sparger. Sparger was able to track that down. P-Fish cut to the basket, and but Schooley now threw it over the head of Moore, who was in the high post. That goes out of bounds, and it is Albia's ball on the turnover. A minute 15 into the ball game. Davis County 3, Albia nothing. Weber walks it into the front court. Now dribbles to the right, gets a pick from Coldenberg. Weber in the corner with the left hand. Now they'll swing it over to the left side. With the show and go is Hindman. Throws it inside, and the bucket put in by Jenny Kelly. The first two for Albia. They're within one, 3-2. 6:14 left to go in the opening quarter here in Bloomfield. Brett Law, quick trigger three. That's an air ball from the left corner, and down with the rebound is Archibald. Weber being guarded by Sparger. Davis County playing man-to-man defensive end. Weber shook Sparger out of her shoes. Gets an ooh from the Albia partisans that made the trip from Albia. Foul in the lane as Hindman was bodied up as she took it to the bucket. First foul on P-Fish of Davis County. Hindman inbounds for Albia, dressed in blue. On the left side, left-handed three is put in by Erica Archibald, and Albia has their first lead of the game, 5-3, with 5:38 remaining in the first quarter. Moore throws it to Schooley. Cross court to Sparger on the left side. Schooley, top of the key three, off the back of the rim, no good. Foul on the rebound, and looks like will be, actually no, they say it went over the backboard. It's Davis County, beg your pardon, Albia basketball. They have a 5-3 lead. 5:22 left to go in the opening stanza. Weber tosses it to Coldenberg, working on Moore, spinning. Hyman just hit didn't hit a three, but took it back out. Now Hyman does trigger a three, can't get the roll on it. Rebound is collected by P-Fish, who swings her elbows as she brings it down. Schooley up ahead to Brett Law. Her shot won't go. Offensive rebound by Sparger. Moore from short distance. That's off the rim. A couple of opportunities for Davis County there. They can't come up. They come up empty. Hyman brings it back for Albia. They're up by 2. A carry violation against Albia turns it back over to Davis County. So Weber carried the basketball, according to the referee, as she was making her way into the paint. Albia 5, Davis County 3. Only basket so far for Davis County was a Brett Law 3 about 10 seconds into the game. Law has the ball right now. Got it tipped away from her into the backcourt. Over and back is the call. Danica Workman's in the game for Albia. She scored a team-high 17 points in their loss to Clark last Friday. Workman inbounds to Hyndman. Back to Workman. She is very quick as she picks up her dribble on the left wing. Hyndman, top of the circle, dribbles left. A bit of a touch pass into the corner to Weber. Now Kaltenberg finds some room, turnaround jumper won't go. Rebound is cleared by Moore of Davis County. Nice move by Hyndman, just couldn't get the bucket to go. Make that Kaltenberg, I beg your pardon. Schooley, left side Sparger. Davis County trails by 2 as we approach the halfway point of the first quarter. A lot of contact on the Sparger drive, and then more contact on the rebound as Hyndman and Moore collided, and the foul is called on Phoebe Moore of Davis County. That's the first foul on Moore. Considering the violence of that collision, I guess the referee felt compelled to call something, and the guilty party ended up being Phoebe Moore. Workman into the front court, being guarded by Young, who's checked into the game for Davis County. We'll give you the fresh Davis County 5 when they bring the ball back out. Hyndman, offensive foul called against Hyndman on the drive. She was trying to chisel her way to the basket, and referee says she pushed with the off arm. Davis County 5, Young, Briley Law, Schooley, Pete Fish, Sparger. Briley Law in the left corner. Nice pass inside to Pete Fish. She lays it in. That was a threaded pass by Law to Pete Fish, and Davis County has tied it at 5. 3:25 remaining in first quarter. Now a steal. Young took it away from Workman, and then a foul as Workman tried to dive for the ball. She collided with Young, and she gets called for her first foul. So first foul on Danica Workman. Davis County basketball. Nice defensive play by Young to get the steal. Schooley inbounds. Davis County looks to break a 5-5 tie. Young with a right-handed dribble. Now is canceled out by a double team. She brings it back out. Law in the corner. Schooley, right wing 3 on the way. It's an air ball. Looked like that might have been partially blocked by Archibald. Back comes Albia. Workman speeding into the lane. A bit of a high dribble. Davis County crowd wants a carry. We play on. Weber misses from the right wing. Offensive rebound by Hyndman. Her putback won't go, and clearing for Davis County is Pete Fish. Hey, make that Schooley with a show and go, and the little runner from the baseline goes in. First 2 for Schooley. Davis County back out in front, 7-5. 2:38 remaining in opening quarter. Now steal on the other end. Briley Law takes it away, but she threw it up too far, and Weber takes it back for Albia. Dueling turnovers. Left corner jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Martin. She got hit in the face by the ball as her shot hit the bottom of the backboard. Back comes Davis County. Sparger in the lane. Fouled by Workman, who kind of dangles both arms to her sides. I'd say, I can't believe that call, but that's her second foul. Sparger heads to the line to shoot a pair. So Workman off the bench already has 2 fouls. We'll see what head coach Katie Dice decides to do. Sparger's first free throw is good. Free throws was the Achilles heel for Davis County last night versus EBF. 8 of 25 from the charity stripe. The Lady Mustangs were, and they ended up losing that game to EBF last night, 51-44. Second free throw by Sparger. Got it. Each Mustang free throw this season brought to you by Wells Hometown Drug, offering free delivery in Bloomfield. The 2 free throws by Sparger puts Davis County up by 4, 9-5. Coming up on 2:15 left to go in the opening quarter. Ayanna Thomas checks into the game. She throws it into the front court. Foul at the top of the key against Young of Davis County. She bodied up Hyndman a bit too much, and that's her first foul. Hyndman inbounds for Lady D's underneath their own basket. Inbounds to Thomas. Short jumper from the left corner won't go. She knew she missed. Follows her own shot and gets the putback to go. Nice alert play by Thomas. Knowing she missed the first shot, had a chance to go get her own offensive rebound and stick back. 9-7 Davis County. Under 2 minutes left to go in the opening quarter. Young tosses to Pete Fish. Right wing 3 for Schooley. It's good. Hannah Schooley with 5 points in the quarter. the lead of Davis County is 5, 12-7. That's the first 3 of the game for Davis County. Weber picks up her dribble, spinning at the top of the key, and now giving it up was Kaldenberg, and a blocking foul called on Davis County. And it's against Pete Fish, and that is her second foul. So Pete Fish again in foul trouble. She was in foul trouble last night. She ended up staying in the game despite getting 4 fouls, but she'll head to the bench now, and she's replaced by Barker. Thomas on the curl, gives it up to Weber, lays it up, left it short. Thomas with the offensive rebound, turnaround jumper won't go. Another offensive rebound by Weber. Her putback is no good, but she went over the back of Barker trying to get her own rebound, and that's the first foul on Sophie Weber of Albia. 4 team fouls apiece with 1:18 remaining in the first quarter. Davis County 12, Albia 7. Barker in the high post. Throws it opposite way to Bradley Law. Bounce pass to Young, and not a good pass by Hill to Young from the left wing, and it's an over and back violation against Davis County. Turnovers early on. Albia has 5, Davis County has 4. Heineman almost threw it away, but a hustling Archibald tracks it down in the right corner. Thomas, bounce pass to Archibald. Left-handed dribble, picks it up. Kaldenberg pulls up from the left corner. Her shot is short. Tracking down the rebound is Barker of Davis County. 42 seconds left in the quarter. Davis County up by 5. And Davis County playing a bit too quickly again. Sophia Young's pass goes over the head of Bradley Law under the basket. And the ball goes to Albia. Hyman inbounds to Weber. Kaldenberg near the half-court line, dribbles it across the center line. Now she picks up her dribble, looking for a teammate. Weber spinning, right-handed drive, nice dish to Thomas, but she misses at the rim, and the rebound is reeled in by Bradley Law. Back comes Davis County up by 3. Schooley misses a 3. Bradley Law with the offensive putback, going glass, and puts it in. Bradley Law with the nice board and stick back. Davis County now up by 7. It's a football score, 14-7. 1 second left, and that will do it. Albia could not get a shot off, and we have reached the end of the first quarter. First quarter was brought to you by Citizens Mutual. Think of them first for all your high-speed internet and television needs. Back for quarter number 2 on the Tumble Radio Sports Network.
Here's to you, the intrepid explorers, driven doers, and off-road adrenaline addicts. Thank you for making Polaris America's best-selling off-road lineup. Now's the time to celebrate. Enjoy special offers during the Polaris New Year's sales event.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching Mustang basketball on the Tumble Radio Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter. Weber brings it up for Albia. They trail 14-7. Heineman with the ball fake, pulls up from the foul line, puts it in. First 2 for Heineman. And Albia within 5, 14-9. Brett Law is back in the game for Davis County as well as Phoebe Moore. So the starting 5, except for Pete Fish, is in for Davis County. Brett Law, right wing, throws it opposite side to Moore. It was tipped out of bounds underneath by Kaldenberg, and it stays with Davis County. Sparker to trigger it in underneath the Davis County hoop. Schooley, right corner 3, left all alone, but she misses the shot. Rebound is tipped around and controlled by Hyman of Albia. Davis County 14, Albia 9, 7:22 remaining in the second quarter. Weber weaves her way through traffic. Now Hyman on the right side, pulls up from 15. Shot hits glass, but nothing else. Weak side rebound pulled in by Schooley. To Sparger. Nice pass underneath to Barker, but she fumbled the pass underneath. That was a good look by Sparger, but Barker couldn't handle the pass under the basket. She fumbles it out of bounds, and Davis County turns it over. Weber, a 5'6" freshman, walks it up for Albia. Hyman with the show and go. Weber, top of the key three, off the back of the rim. Nice rebound by Brett Law of Davis County. Schooley brings it up for the Lady Mustangs, leading by 5. Schooley's pass was tipped out of bounds by Weber. It stays with Davis County. Brett Law inbounds near the Albia bench on the far side. Timeout called by Davis County. We'll see if it's a full or a 30. It looks like it's a 30. Referee didn't even blow his whistle, just, motion. Hey, timeout. So Albia and Davis County tangling tonight. Boys game coming up right after this. And Davis County has a 14-9 lead. The second quarter is brought to you by Pulaski Lumber. Don't think twice about that project. Stop and see Chris Lucky to get all your projects done at Pulaski Lumber. Davis County 5, Brett Law, Schooley, Barker, Moore, Sparger. Inbound pass to Moore, touch pass to Schooley near between the rings. Albia playing a 1-2-2 zone on the defensive end. Moore drives baseline, and she stepped on the baseline. And Albia gets it back on the turnover. Albia trails by 5 with 6:26 remaining in the second quarter. Weber throws a cross court on the right side to Heinman. Touch pass to Caldenberg. Shot from 12 won't go. Rebound tipped around, still loose at the half-court line and gathered in by Weber of Albia. So they'll get another chance. And steps called on Jenny Kelly, who, according to the referee, shuffled her feet before she went up with a shot fake and then decided to dribble, and the referee says she shuffled her feet. 6 turnover against Albia. Davis County has 7 turnovers thus far. 14-9, Davis County with the lead in the ball. 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Brett Law can't get the 3 to go, but the weak side rebound pulled down by Sparger. Left wing 3 by Schooley. No good. Foul on the rebound going against Davis County. Barker gets whistled for her first. Beg your pardon, they call that one on Sparger. So it's Sparger's first foul. Davis County 14, Albia 9. Davis County has not scored yet in this quarter. We've only had 2 points in this quarter thus far. It was a basket by Heinman. Archibald gives it up to Thomas, and she traveled. Travels are brought to you by Collision Corner. You travel everywhere in your car, and when it's time to get it looking like new again, bring it to John at Collision Corner. Don't forget to like them on Facebook. Sparger, cross court to Schooley, right side. Top of the key, Young. Sparger, touch pass to Bradley Law. Schooley, right wing 3, kaboom! Second 3 for Schooley. 8 points in the game now for Schooley, and the lead for Davis County is 8. Steal on the inbounds pass. Sparger was fouled after she stole it away by Abigail Martin of Albia. So good defense after the made bucket. And so Davis County needs to inbound near the scores table, and Schooley just now realizes it. She gets it into Young. Sparger, Schooley, another 3 from the right wing. That one's an air ball. Barker was all alone underneath for the rebound, but she could not handle the ball. It goes off her knee out of bounds. And it's Davis County, it's Albia basketball. Archibald across the timeline, racing across. Heinman at the top of the key. On the left side, Jenny Kelly got it poked away from her, but it goes right to the driving Sophie Weber, who lays it in. A fortunate bounce for Albia. 17-11, Davis County with the lead in the ball. Briley Law cutting to the basket, misses the layup. Rebound reeled in by Heidemann, lost her footing, but she was able to shovel it over to Archibald. Weber across the Mustang painted at the center circle and into the front court. Heidemann, touch pass inside. Kelly, fadeaway jumper, won't go. Thomas with the offensive rebound. Her putback is no good, and there for the rebound is Young. Racing into the front court, Sophia Young, the freshman guard. Coast to coast, but she can't get the layup to go down. Hyman again goes on her keister to get the rebound, and now a foul called on the loose ball. And I believe it's against Albia, but we'll have to wait for the call. Beg your pardon, no. They called it on Sophia Young in Davis County. That's her second. Hyman. Inbounds to Archibald. Top of the key, Hyman. Pull up from 14, rolls off. Rebound was pulled down by Peatfish, and she was fouled from behind by Thomas of Albia. That's the first foul on Thomas. 5th team foul against the Lady D's. 3:48 left to go in the second quarter. Davis County 17, Albia 11. Sparger to Young between the circles. Schooley driving into the paint. Cross court to Sparger, driving on Thomas. Schooley at the elbow. Runner to the left of the lane's no good. Rebound gets tipped into the hands of Weber of Albia. Albia with the ball down by 6. Weber gets a pick from Archibald, but the pass got tipped away and stolen by Sophia Young up at the Sparger. Almost was unable to handle it, but she managed to get it to Law, but Briley Law could not make the hoop from about 6 feet away. Back comes Albia, 17-11. They trail, under 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Backdoor cut. Weber fed Hyman, but she couldn't get the basket to go, and a foul called on the rebound against Hyman of Albia. Bit of a frustration there, foul there by Hyman. She made the good move to get open underneath the basket, but she couldn't quite get the bucket to go. That is the 7th foul, by the way, against Albia. So Peatfish to shoot a 1-and-1. First free throw by Peatfish, got it. And she'll get the bonus. Each Mustang free throw this season brought to you by Wells Hometown Drug, offering free delivery in Bloomfield. Second free throw by Peatfish. And she couldn't get the roll. Rebound loose. Still on the floor, and Thomas, her feet were out of bounds as she touched it, and the ball stays with Davis County. Davis County 18, Albia 11, 2:51 remaining until halftime. Sparger inbounds to Macy Hill, 16-footer won't go. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Major of Albia, and it's Davis County basketball. Davis County's 5, Hill, Young, Peatfish, Schooley, and Sparger, who's putting in the inbound. Schooley for 3, no good from the left wing. Rebound loose at the 3-point line. Hill collects it for Davis County, and the Lady Mustangs recycle. High post Hill, immediately going into the line, off glass and good with the left hand. Macy Hill with a pretty move to get her first bucket. 20-11, Davis County with their biggest lead. Timeout. Albia, it is a full timeout. 2:26 left to go in the second quarter. Davis County 20, Albia 11. Back in 30 seconds on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Sometimes life can get a little busy and plans can change. That doesn't mean you have to put your future on hold. With William Penn University's online and evening classes, you can further your education on your schedule. Choose online, in-classroom, or blended with locations in Oskaloosa and Johnston. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu. Classes start throughout the year. Continue your education on your terms, on your turf, with William Penn University.
I
Davis County leads Albia 20-11. Welcome back to Bloomfield on the Atomo Radio Sports Network. Davis County looking to bounce back from their loss to EBF last night and get back over the 500 mark overall. They come into this game 6-6, 2-5 in the South Central Conference. Albia 2-9, 0-9 in the SCC. Albia ball coming out of the timeout. Davis County now has their biggest lead of the game at 20-11. Inbound pass comes into Weber. Davis County playing a 1-3-1 zone coming out of the timeout. A trap in the corner. Workman able to get through it and give it up to Major. Weber, left wing three, rattles it in. Sophie Weber now with 5 points in the game. Davis County 20, Albia 14. Pete Fish, baseline jumper won't go. Rebound went off hill of Davis County, and the ball goes to the Lady D's of Albia. Under 2 minutes left to go. Davis County 20, Albia 14. Weber gets a pick from Thomas as she brings it to the front court. Cutting to the basket, Workman can't get the layup to go. Offensive rebound by Thomas. Her step back is no good. Rebound loose in the corner and got her in by Hill, but she stepped out of bounds. And it is Albia basketball. So Albia will get another chance. Inbounding is Archibald to Workman. Archibald, left-handed three. It's an air ball. Weak side rebound pulled down by Hill of Davis County. Young to Sparger. Hill, touch pass underneath to Pete Fish, to Schooley, top of the key three for Young. It's short, and as a matter of fact, it's an air ball out of bounds. Albia basketball. 1:16 left to go until intermission. Davis County 20, Albia 14. Weber walks it up for Albia. Gets a pick from Thomas. Floats a pass to Workman, who was cutting back door, but she lost it out of bounds. Not the best of passes, and Albia turns it over for the 10th time tonight. Bradley Law in the game for Davis County. Young takes a seat for the Lady Mustangs. Sparger, high left. Albia stays in her 1-2-2 zone. Hill got hammered on a jumper just to the left of the lane, and they could have given the foul to either Archibald or Thomas, and they give the foul to Archibald, her first. Hill to the line to shoot two. First free throw is down. We talked about Davis County's below average free throw shooting last night, 8 of 25 from the charity stripe, but tonight looking much better, 4 of 5 thus far here in the first half. Second free throw by Hill, in and out. But Sparger grabbed the rebound. It looked like she stepped out of bounds, however, and the ball goes to Albia. Albia trails by 7, 21-14, under a minute left to go until halftime. Weber gets a pick from Kelly, and she keeps the basketball, Weber does. Working on Hill, reach-in foul called on Macy Hill of Davis County, and that will put the Lady Mustangs over the limit. That's the first foul on Hill. 1-1 coming up for Albia, and Weber heads to the line to shoot the 1 plus the bonus. First free throw by Weber. Too strong. Sparger gets the rebound up at the Schooley for Davis County. Racing into the lane. Layup won't go. And the rebound is collected by Martin of Albia. Weber back into the front court. Under 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Albia trails 21-14. On the right side, Martin. Bounce pass to Kelly. And it is a 3-second violation called against Albia. That might have been Kelly camped out too long in the paint. 13.7 seconds left until the end of the second quarter. A couple more shooters brought in, or a shooter brought in. Brett Law, who hit the first 3 of the game for Davis County. She's back in the game. Bradley Law brings it up. 10 seconds left. Schooley to Moore. Or puts up a shot off glass, no good, and a reach-in foul called against Moore. A silly foul against Phoebe Moore with just 2.9 seconds left, and we'll shoot free throws on the other end. Second foul on Phoebe Moore. Weber back to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. She missed the front end moments ago. Weber's free throws too strong. Hill with the rebound, 2 seconds left, one. Desperation heave is way short by Briley Law, and we have reached halftime. At the half, Davis County maintains their 7-point lead they had in the first quarter, and they lead Albia at the break, 21-14. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll start the Dixon's Floors and More halftime show. See Shannon and the team at Ottumwa for all your flooring, cabinetry, and fireplace needs. Davis County with a 21-14 lead over Albia at the break. You're watching Davis County basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
John at Collision Corner knows that when you get in an accident and need some work done on your vehicle, you want the process to go smooth and easy. That's why Collision Corner is your best choice. John is a preferred body shop, which means he can work directly with your insurance company. He will handle the claim from start to finish. Collision Corner knows you need your car back as soon as possible, and they will also pick it up and deliver it to you for free. When you have an accident, call John and his team at Collision Corner in Bloomfield, and don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Are you installing a new septic system? The man to call is Jody at Geotech Sand and Stone. They have state-certified septic sand, as well as top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and washed gravel for landscaping. They also have large rocks to add to your landscaping. Geotech Sand and Stone has very competitive prices. Stop out and get a load, or have one of their contractors haul it for you. Call Jody today for more information at 799-1235. That's 799-1235. Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road.
Hi, this is Kendall with Citizens Mutual. It's a busy time of the year, so we want you to save as much time as possible. Whether you need internet, TV, or phone service, we can handle all of them for you. We also have a great selection of TVs ranging from 32 to 65 inch, as well as appliances. Stop in today, and remember, Citizens Mutual is owned and operated by its customers. So when you walk in the door, we don't just treat you like a customer, we treat you like you're the boss, because you are. We're looking forward to seeing you at Citizens Mutual, just off the square in Bloomfield.
Hi, this is Chris Ledke, owner of Pulaski Lumber. I would like to personally invite you to see our updated inventory. We have a nice selection of tools, plumbing, flooring, tile, accessories, and as always, we can order in anything you might need. Josh is also available to offer you professional 3D drawings to design your new home, deck, or addition. We don't charge huge architect fees, but are confident you will be happy with our work. We look forward to meeting you at Pulaski Lumber, your start-to-finish lumberyard.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom applications. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
You're watching Mustang basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
And welcome to halftime here in Bloomfield, where Davis County leads Albia 21-14. This is the Dixon's Floors and More halftime show. See Shannon and the team in Ottumwa for your flooring, cabinetry, and fireplace needs. And really, after the two teams exchanged leads in the first quarter, Davis County took control late in the first quarter. It was a low-scoring first quarter until Davis County went on a flurry. A three by Bucket and a three by Schooley helped fuel the run, and they led 14-7 at halftime. I beg your pardon, at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter was more of the same. Davis County was able to stretch their lead out to 9. Albia has since chipped away at it a little bit to get it down to 7. But Davis County still has been in control for most of this game, and they lead 21-14. Hannah Schooley, as I said, with 5 points in the first quarter, helping out the Davis County Flurry to close the quarter. She has 8 points to lead all scorers. Macy Hill has 3, Morgan Peafish has 3, and Brett Law has 3. Brett Law's 3, as a matter of fact, 10 seconds into the game. Just a quick trigger triple, and they had Davis County off and running. Sophie Sparger has 2, both from the free throw line. Briley Law with 2. Incidentally, we talked about the foul shooting for Davis County. 8 of 25 last night in their loss to EBF. Much better so far tonight. 4 of 6 from the charity stripe in one half versus Albia. As for Albia, they were led by Sophie Weber, who had 5. Erica Archibald had 3. Jenny Kelly, Haley Hyman, and Ayanna Thomas each had 2 points. And Albia was 0 of 2 from the foul line. So Albia not able to generate much offense. Pretty much the story of their season, as they come into this game averaging just over 37 points a game. And head coach Katie Dykes maybe didn't have much to say to her team, as she wanted them out and get warmed up for the second half, as they are out on the floor already, just getting warmed up for the second half. Stick around after this game. We'll have the boys game between Davis County and Albia. Davis County will look to avenge an earlier loss to Albia in Albia back in December. But here in the girls' game, Davis County leads 21-14 here at halftime. This is the Dixon's Floors & More halftime show. See Shannon and the team in Ottumwa for all your flooring, cabinetry, and fireplace needs. You're watching Davis County basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Here's to you, the intrepid explorers, driven doers, and off-road adrenaline addicts. Thank you for making Polaris America's best-selling off-road lineup. Now's the time to celebrate. Enjoy special offers during the Polaris New Year's sales event.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They are proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're here, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to check them out on Facebook or visit their website at shopbrothersmarket.com. Stop in and see them today at Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
Attention Southern Iowa, do you need a better night's sleep? Maybe it's time to get a new mattress. Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield has the most competitive prices on new mattresses in all different sizes. Darren sells camper mattresses, commercial bedding, rollaways, special order sizes, bed frames, and mattress protectors. Call Darren today and he'll meet you at the warehouse. Dixon's Mattress Outlet, 641-664-3060. That's 664-3060.
Watching Mustang basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Davis County leads Albia 21-14 as we are just about at the end of halftime. Halftime show brought to you by Dixon's Floors and More. See Shannon and the team in Ottumwa for all your flooring, cabinetry, and fireplace needs. A modest warm-up by Davis County. Albia warming up more in earnest here at halftime. And it's Davis County basketball coming out of halftime. They'll be shooting to the basket to our right. Mustangs wearing their home whites. They come out with Hill, Schooley, Pete Fish, Sparger, and that was Briley Law with the ball until she bounced past it to Sparger. Hill to Pete Fish in the left block. A mass of humanity, jump ball called, and the ball goes to Albia. So Albia has a chance to break the seal here in the second half, trailing by 7. Workman to Hindman. Back to Workman on the high left. Speeds her way into the lane, lays it up. Got it partially blocked by Hill, and back comes Davis County. Law almost lost her dribble, double dribble called. Yeah, you could see that coming. Law had trouble keeping her dribble as she crossed half-court line, and she gets called for double dribble. Workman for Albia. Speeds around Law, lays it up, left it short. Rebound by Pete Fish. Davis County still up by 7, 21-14, 40 seconds gone from the third quarter. Ball tipped out of bounds. Hindman tipped it out of bounds from Hill. And it stays with Davis County. Sparger inbounds to Schooley. All alone for 3, left corner. Air ball. Collecting the rebound underneath was Archibald. She speeds it into the front court for Albia. Pull up from 12. Left-handed shot won't go. Offensive rebound is pulled down by Archibald, and she's fouled. Macy Hill gets called for her second foul. Archibald to shoot 2. She has 3 points so far tonight. First free throw rolls in. Beg your pardon, now is Jenny Kelly shooting the free throws. And Kelly can't get the second one to go. Law to Schooley. Sparger. Briley Law. Pete Fish. A 17-footer rattles in from the baseline. Morgan Pete Fish showing a bit of touch from the outside for being a big. And now it's 23-15. Davis County lead is up to 8. Three-pointer on the other way, no good. Offensive rebound by Workman. Her putback is short. Kelly with the offensive board. Her shot goes off the bottom of the backboard. Workman working for the rebound, and she gets the putback to go. Persistent effort on the offensive glass that time by Albia gets them a bucket to get to within 6, 23-17. 6:10 remaining in the third quarter. Sparger drives it to the paint. Foul called. 2 shots coming up for Sparger. Foul on Danica Workman of Albia, her third. So Sparger will shoot 2. First free throw is off the back of the rim. Each Mustang free throw this season brought to you by Wells Hometown Drug, offering free delivery in Bloomfield. Workman out of the game, replaced by Thomas for Albia. Second free throw by Sparger. a bit too strong, and a rebound is collected by Kelly of Albia. Weber into the front court. Left side, Hyman. Kelly's calling for it, but it got slapped away by Hill. Good defensive play by Macy Hill to deny the entry pass. And Albia inbounds. Weber to Hyman. Shot fake, fade away from the baseline. No good. Went off the foot of Kelly out of bounds. Davis County basketball. Davis County 23, Albia 17, under 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Schooley right side, skip pass to Sparger. Looking over to 1-2-2 Albia defense. Schooley, cross court to Sparger. Knifing underneath and lays it in. She went under the defense of Kelly and laid it in. So the first bucket, make that for Sparger, and it's a 30-second timeout called by Davis County. Davis County 25, Albia 17. Head coach Dave Mason immediately calling for a timeout after that Davis County bucket. Sparger now has 4. Davis County's lead is up to 8. And Albia has the ball after the timeout. Hyman. Inbounds to Weber, who brings it across the half-court line. Archibald, a standstill 3 off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound by Hyman, and she puts it in. That's 4 points for Hyman. 25-19, Davis County. P-Fish misses the fadeaway from the right block. Got pushed a bit, but no call. Loose ball out of bounds. It goes to Davis County. P-Fish just caught it on the right block and immediately went up with a shot as an Albia player made contact with her. No call on the shot. Inbound to Schooley. Law. Back to Schooley right side. Pull up from 15 off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound collected by Law. Sparger in the left corner to Hill. Briley Law. Now Sparger right side. Macy Hill. Baseline jumper fouled by Hyman, who was a bit too overzealous in the closeout. As a third foul on Hyman, Hill heads to the line to shoot a pair. She is 1 of 2 thus far tonight from the charity stripe. Hill's first free throw is put in. Hill now has 4 in the game. Sophia Young in for Davis County, replacing Briley Law. Hill's second free throw, rattles it in. Hill has 5. Davis County's got their lead back up to 8, 27-19. Davis County has led since the first quarter. Their biggest lead has been 9. 4:36 remaining in the third quarter. Top of the key, Martin looking for a teammate and gives it up to Weber. P. Fish guarding Weber, and she gets a pick from Thomas. Weber into the paint. Nice floater in the lane. Sophie Weber now with 7. 27-21. Albia not going anywhere, but the teams are exchanging baskets, which favors Davis County. Their lead is 6. Schooley, right-handed runner from the baseline, won't go, left it short. Rebound by Weber, and now a foul called in the backcourt against Schooley. That was probably a frustration foul by Schooley after the missed shot. That's her first. Weber has a pick to either side, decides to go left. Now throws it right to Martin. Thomas, fadeaway jumper, won't go. Rebound is loose in the corner. And a good job by Hill of Davis County, winging that 50-50 ball with Martin of Albia. Peatfish all alone underneath, lays it in. Good look ahead by Sophia Young to find Peatfish for the deuce. And it's now 29-21 Davis County. 3:26 left in the third quarter. A steal. Young gets the theft. Up ahead to Sparger. Lays it up, won't go. Rebound tipped, and the ball comes to Archibald of Albia. Almost stolen away by Sparger, but Archibald keeps it. And now a foul called on Schooley, a bit too overzealous as she joined Hill to double team Archibald. But that's the second foul called on Hannah Schooley. Timeout, Albia, full timeout. 3:09 left to go in the third quarter. Davis County 29, Albia 21. Back in 30 seconds on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Karsten. And I'm Callie. And we are the Neebs Girls. We would like to personally invite you to our parents' new store on the south side of the square in Bloomfield. Stop in and have them make you a custom shirt, hat, banner, sign, or even your school mascot. They stay open late on Thursdays until 7. We hope to see you soon. Neebs Graphics, making you stand out.
Neebs Graphics on the south side of the Bloomfield Square.
You're watching Mustang basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Davis County leads Albia 29-21 as we welcome you back to Bloomfield. Davis County still in the timeout, and we're still in the huddle. Now they come out. It's Albia basketball underneath their own hoop. Archibald inbounds for the Lady D's. Ball was inbound to Caldenberg, but she missed a shot. A lot of contact between herself and Peatfish, no call as they bring it back. Sparger, high left. Bounce pass into the corner. Hill, in heavy traffic, throws it away. Archibald steals it in the paint. Kelly, high post. Foul called against Davis County. And it's Sparger called for her second. Archibald inbounds to a curling Martin. Major, top of the key, lost it, but got it back. Standstill three by Weber, no good from the left wing. Macy Hill tracks down the rebound for Davis County. Davis County, with the basket, can gain their biggest lead of the game. They now lead by 8, 29-21. 2:20 left to go in the third quarter. Hill tried to throw it to a cutting Peatfish, but it's stolen away by Major. Albia looking to stay in this game, down by 8. Weber, top of the key, Caldenberg. Martin right wing. Pass was tipped away by Sparger, almost stolen away, but it's tipped out of bounds. Albia basketball, and the ladies will inbound near the scorer's table on the far side. Barker in the game replacing Hill, so Davis County going big with both Peatfish and Barker in the game. Workman, crossover dribble, bounce pass to Weber, and she swishes a 17-footer for 2. Weber now with 9. She leads all scorers in this game now, and it's 29-23. Albia back within 6. Barker gets her pass tipped and stolen away. Caldenberg stops at the half-court line and zips a pass to Workman. On the left side, Workman crossing over on Young. Young staying in front of her. Major with a elbow jumper, got it. Allison Major gets her first 2. Albia now within 4 is the closest they've been since the first quarter. 29-25. Schooley to Young. High left Sparger. Cross court to Schooley. Touch pass on the high post to Peatfish. Driving shot won't go. Weak side rebound reeled in by Major of Albia. Albia can get within 2, possibly 1 on this possession. Under a minute left to go in the third quarter. 29-25. Workman. Now going into the defense of Pete Fish. Lost it, but there is Weber to gather it in. Kaldenberg, left elbow jumper, got it. A 6-0 run by Albia has brought them to within one, and now a steal on the other end. 5-second violation against Young. Young did not have a teammate to throw it to. And it's a turnover against Davis County. Weber, inbound to Workman. Weber, left wing three-pointer, won't go. And there for the rebound is Pete Fish. That was for the lead for Albia. Davis County looks to put a stop to the 6-0 Albia run. Schooley, Young, corner jumper by Pete Fish, too strong. Rebound collected by Martin of Albia. 2 seconds left in the quarter. Runner by Weber, too strong, and that is the end of the third quarter, but things have gotten considerably tighter here in Bloomfield. At the end of three, Davis County 29, Albia 27. Back for the final quarter after this on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Hi, this is Kendall with Citizens Mutual. It's a busy time of the year, so we want you to save as much time as possible. Whether you need internet, TV, or phone service, we can handle all of them for you. We also have a great selection of TVs ranging from 32 to 65 inch, as well as appliances. Stop in today, and remember, Citizens Mutual is owned and operated by its customers. So when you walk in the door, we don't just treat you like a customer, we treat you like you're the boss, because you are. We're looking forward to seeing you at Citizens Mutual, just off the square in Bloomfield.
You're watching Mustang basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Davis County, their lead is down to 2. 29-27 as we begin the fourth quarter. Albia stays in their 1-2-2 zone. Tranquilino, who checked into the game, gives up the hill. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Moore, down low to Tranquilino. Floater from the baseline won't go. Offensive rebound by Bradley Law, and the putback is good. Bradley Law with a big offensive rebound and stick back to make it 31-27. Davis County's lead is up to 4. 30 seconds gone from the fourth quarter. Workman, right wing. Top of the key, Hindman. Slapped away her pass was, but right back to Hindman. Major fadeaway jumper from the right of the lane, no good. Loose rebound towards us. Out of bounds. Albia basketball. Both teams hustling. That was Bradley Law and Danica Workman, both going after the loose ball. Workman drives baseline, but she's denied by Bradley Law. Weber. Hindman with the three-pointer from the right wing, no good. Offensive rebound by Workman. And her pass is stolen by Tranquilino. Davis County with the ball up by 4. Under 7 minutes left to go. Bradley Law, runner in the lane, too strong. Hill, offensive rebound, but it comes down to Tranquilino. She misses the shot. A fight between Hill and Major. Jump ball called, Albia basketball. Both teams fighting tooth and nail for loose balls here in the fourth quarter. Albia looking to break a 4-game losing streak with a win tonight. And a fumbled pass out of bounds. Hyman tried to find Major on the left block, but Major fumbled it out of bounds. And Albia turns it over. Tranquilino inbounds to Hill. Back to Tranquilino. Albia now with a 2-2-1 full court press. Broken by Bradley Law. Her layup won't go. Phoebe Moore with the offensive rebound. Macy Hill with the jumper. It's short. And Danica Workman, the smallest player on the floor at 5'4", gets the rebound. Into the front court goes Workman. Weber, top of the key 3. In and out. Major with the offensive board. She can't get the putback to go. Loose ball in the paint. Hill gets it, rips it away from a couple of ladies, and a foul is called against Albia. Foul on Jenny Kelly, her first. Davis County 5 is Tranquilino, Bradley Law, Moore, Hill, and Brett Law. Brett Law, left wing three. It's short. Rebound pulled down by Kelly of Albia. Workman, right wing. Hoists up a three. It's an air ball. All underneath for the rebound. Tranquilino. Up ahead to Macy Hill. And her layup is good. Nice look ahead by Law to Hill. Hill now with 7. Davis County up by 6, 33-27, 5:23 left. Workman, left elbow jumper. Goes glass and in. Don't know if she called glass, but it's 2 points nonetheless. Albia scores for the first time this quarter to make it 33-29, 5:10 left. Brett Law to Hill. Brett Law, left wing three. Kaboom! Brett Law's second three of the game. A huge one here in the fourth quarter to put Davis County up by 7, 36-29. 4:50 remaining. Thomas. Hyman for three, in and out. Law fights to get the rebound. Foul called against Thomas of Albia. That's her second. 14 foul against Albia. Both teams have 14 fouls with 4:42 remaining in the fourth quarter. Now a 1-3-1 zone being played by Albia. Law, Brett Law to Bradley Law. Brett Law thought about the left wing three, instead pulls up from 12, left it short, and Tranquilino went over the back of Workman, and that's the first foul on Bella Tranquilino. Albia basketball down by 7 with 4:25 left. Workman negotiating her way through a Kelly pick. Her runner is short. Tranquilino got the rebound. Jump ball called. Davis County has the possession arrow. So after Albia got to within 2, Davis County's opened this quarter on a 7-2 run. Brett Law, touch pass to Tranquilino. Phoebe Moore knifes her way into the lane. Her shot's too strong. There for the rebound is Macy Hill. She's come up huge on the offensive glass here in the fourth quarter. Brett Law misses from 15. Another rebound. Brett Law for three. In and out from the left wing. Agonizing miss as the entire bench stomped their feet in frustration as that one didn't stay down for Brett Law. That would have put the Mustangs up by 10. Instead, the lead is 7, 36-29, 3:37 left. Heinman chisels her way towards the basket. Her runner is too strong. All on underneath is Bradley Law of Davis County. Albia in their 1-3-1 zone. Phoebe Moore's pass gets picked off by Workman. Workman from 18, off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound by Thomas. Archibald hits the three from the right wing. That's her second three of the game. And it's a 4-point game, 36-32, under 3 minutes left to go. Bradley Law. Another turnover. Ayanna Thomas this time gets a steal. Albia can get to within 2, possibly 1 on this possession. Hyman puts it on the deck. Top of the key, Workman. Good job by Hill staying in front of Workman. Hyman, left-handed drive, poked away from her by Tranquilino. Coming away with the steal was Hill, and she is bumped by Workman in the backcourt. That is the 4th foul on Danica Workman of Albia. Near line change coming up for Davis County. 4 players coming in for Davis County. So the Davis County 5 is now Young, Petefish, Sparger, Schooley, and Bradley Law. Young into the front court. Schooley, right side. Sparger, Bradley Law, jumper, good from the left corner. Law knocks down the 12-footer to make it 38-32. 2:15 remaining. Workman speeds her way to the hoop. Her layup is short. Bodies on the floor on the rebound, and we're going the other way. Ayanna Thomas gets called for her fifth, make that her third foul. Team's fifth. Make that the team's sixth. 2:12 remaining in the fourth quarter. Davis County 38, Albia 32. Schooley, a whistle away from the ball. And an offensive foul against Petefish of Davis County. That's her third. So that's the 16th foul against Davis County. Both teams willing to beat a bonus on the next foul. Weber, top of the key, Thomas. Reach-in foul called against Young, who tried to get in front of Archibald. And a 1-on-1 coming up. That's the third foul on Sophia Young at Davis County. First time for Archibald to be at the foul line tonight. Here in the fourth quarter, left-handed free throw, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Off Law, says the referee, and it's Albia basketball. Archibald inbounds. Floats to the Weber. Archibald left corner, three on the way. Back rim. Sparker fights for the rebound, throws it to Schooley. Layup by Schooley is good. And Schooley with 10, timeout. Davis County with 1:40 left. It is a full timeout. 1:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Davis County 40, Albia 32. Back in 30 seconds on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
John at Collision Corner knows that when you get in an accident and need some work done on your vehicle, you want the process to go smooth and easy. That's why Collision Corner is your best choice. John is a preferred body shop, which means he can work directly with your insurance company. He will handle the claim from start to finish. Collision Corner knows you need your car back as soon as possible, and they will also pick it up and deliver it to you for free. When you have an accident, call John and his team at Collision Corner in Bloomfield, and don't forget to like them on Facebook.
You're watching Mustang basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
A minute 40 remains here in the ball game. Davis County looking to hang on against Albia and get back over the 500 mark. 40-32 is our score. Albia with the basketball down by 8. Weber into the front court. Kaldenberg about 25 feet away from the hoop. Tried to throw it into the high post to Archibald, and one referee says Davis County ball, but they confer and they think that the ball's hit. Well, now they're going to huddle. The officials get together and they don't think it was tipped, I don't think. So it's Davis County basketball. So they reverse their call after getting together on a conference, and with 90 seconds left, Davis County's up by 8. Albia is going to have to foul. Young brings into the front court. Law, backdoor to Petefish, left her layup short. Kaldenberg clears for Albia. They're down by 8 with 1:10 left. Workman, left-handed dribble, foul on the drive called against Sparger. 1-on-1 coming up for Workman after the third foul by Sophie Sparger. A minute 6 left to go in the fourth quarter. Albia down by 8. Workman at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. She misses the front end. Law grabs the rebound. Young racing to the front court. Schooley Bounce pass to Law in the paint. Shot is a bit too strong. There for the rebound, however, is Young, and a timeout called by Dave Mason. So Davis County calls another timeout. This time it is a full timeout. 51.7 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Davis County up 40-32, back in 30 seconds on the Tummo Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Chris Ledke, owner of Pulaski Lumber. I would like to personally invite you to see our updated inventory. We have a nice selection of tools, plumbing, flooring, tile, accessories, and as always, we can order in anything you might need. Josh is also available to offer you professional 3D drawings to design your new home, deck, or addition. We don't charge huge architect fees, but are confident you will be happy with our work. We look forward to meeting you at Pulaski Lumber, your start-to-finish lumberyard.
You're watching Mustang basketball on the Tummo Radio Sports Network.
Like to put my finger on you.
Davis County 40, Albia 32. 41.7 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Beg your pardon, 51.7 seconds remaining in the final quarter. Albia ball. Beg your pardon, Davis County ball coming out of the timeout. Sparger inbounds underneath the Davis County hoop. Law. Sparger pass taken away by Workman. Weber pulls up for three. Good. Timeout Albia. Albia not dead yet. Down by just 5 with 39.2 seconds left. In the fourth quarter, it is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Both the Albia and the Davis County boys in their warm-ups over in the doorways of this gymnasium, waiting for this game to come to a conclusion before they can take the court. But we still have a bit of business to tend to here in the first game of our doubleheader. Albia shaved the Davis County lead to 2 at the end of the third quarter. Davis County pushed it back out to 8. But Albia now within 5, and Davis County inbounds. Law to Young. Bradley Law tried to split a double team, ended up getting fouled by either Weber or Workman. Fouls on Workman, and she has fouled out of this game. Workman exits with 4 points. She's replaced by Ayanna Thomas. 1-1 on the other end. Bradley Law will shoot it. 34.6 seconds left. Law misses the front end. Lane violation called against Albia. That was Weber from the three-point line who dove into the lane, which you're not allowed to do on a foul shot. So Bradley Law gets a second chance. And she rattles it in. So Law makes good on her second chance. And now with this free throw, Law can stretch this out to a 3-possession game. She misses. Rebound kicks into the corner to Ayanna Thomas. 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Albia down by 6. Hindman, right wing 3, in and out. Thomas with the offensive board and the putback. Timeout Albia. Hindman was this close for bringing Albia to within 3, but Thomas does get the putback to go. 22.7 seconds left. Another 30-second timeout called by Albia. Albia 2-9 on the season, 0-9 in the South Central Conference, looking for their first conference win, also looking to snap a 4-game losing streak. On the other side, Davis County 6-6 overall, 2-5 in the South Central Conference. And they're looking to get back over the 500 mark, the Lady Mustangs are. Sparger, Schooley, Young, Pete Fish, and Bradley Law are the Davis County 5. Law inbounds to Young. immediate foul by Hindman with 21.9 seconds left. So we'll go back to the other end. That's the fourth foul on Hindman, by the way. And now Sophia Young, who has not scored today, takes her first trip to the foul line with 21.9 seconds left. This is a 1-and-1. Young misses it. Rebound is tipped. Young is almost there to control it. Thomas saved it. Still in the backcourt. Albia has it. 14 seconds left. Albia trailing by 4. Archibald pulls up for 3 off the front of the rim. Weber for 3 from the right corner off the side of the backboard. Spargo with the rebound with 3 seconds left, and she's fouled. 1.7 seconds left. Foul on Hyman. That is her 5th. She leaves the game with 4 points as well. So she joins Workman on the bench as the 2 Lady D's who have fouled out of this game for Albia. So Sparger to shoot a 1-and-1 with 1.7 seconds left. She misses the front end. Rebound comes on to Thomas, and that will do it. Davis County sweated until the end, but they managed to come out with a 41-37 win over Albia. Let's take a break. When we return, we'll start the Dixon's Mattress Outlet post-game show from here in Bloomfield. Davis County 41-37 winners over Albia. Back after this on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
This is Lisa Bell. Hey, all you Davis County Mustang fans. The agents at Northside Insurance are just like you. We support the Mustangs too. We're proud to live in Bloomfield, where we help families like yours with auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance. Get the professional coaching you need to win at life. Give us a call at Northside Insurance in Bloomfield and Centerville today. 664-2362. And go Mustangs! Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio. Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Are you installing a new septic system? The man to call is Jody at Geotech Sand and Stone. They have state-certified septic sand, as well as top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and washed gravel for landscaping. They also have large rocks to add to your landscaping. Geotech Sand and Stone has very competitive prices. Stop out and get a load, or have one of their contractors haul it for you. Call Jody today for more information at 799-1235. That's 799-1235. Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Hi, I'm Karsten. And I'm Callie. And we are the Neebs Girls. We would like to personally invite you to our parents' new store on the south side of the square in Bloomfield. Stop in and have them make you a custom shirt, hat, banner, sign, or even your school mascot. They stay open late on Thursdays until 7. We hope to see you soon. Neebs Graphics, making you stand out.
Neebs Graphics on the south side of the Bloomfield Square.
Here's to you, the intrepid explorers, driven doers, and off-road adrenaline addicts. Thank you for making Polaris America's best-selling off-road lineup. Now's the time to celebrate. Enjoy special offers during the Polaris New Year's sales event.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching Mustang basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Senior Day activity activities going on here in between games. Davis County, 41-37 winners over Albia. So welcome back to Bloomfield. You're listening to the Dixon's Mattress Outlet post-game show. Get a good night's sleep after every game with the new mattress from Dixon's called Darren Today. Davis County led by as many as 9 in the third quarter. Albia cut it down to 2, and Albia kept it close throughout, but Davis County was able to make enough plays to win 41-37. Anna Schooley led Davis County with 10 points. Macy Hill scored 7, Bradley Law scored 7, as did Morgan Peafish. Brett Law had 6, and Sophie Sparker had 4. A nice balanced attack by Davis County. On the other side, Sophie Weber led Albia with 12 points. She was the only player in double figures. Erica Archibald had 6. Danica Workman, Ayanna Thomas, and Haley Hyman each had 4. Jenny Kelly with 3. Allison Major and Lauren Caldenberg had 2 points apiece. So Davis County with the victory moves to 7-6, 3-5 in the South Central Conference. Albia 2-10 now, 0-10 in the South Central Conference. Player of the game brought to you by Neebs Graphics. Get all your Mustang apparel from Kylie and the team at Neebs. You can really give it to anybody, as you have one player with 10, you have 3 players with 7, and 1 player with 6. Let's give it to the player with 6. Brett Law started the scoring with a 3-pointer tonight for Davis County. Also hit a key 3-pointer in the fourth quarter. So Brett Law, the 5'6" senior, on senior night, which I didn't know, is our Neebs Graphics player of the game. Get all your Mustang apparel from Kylie and the team at Neebs. Once again, our final score: Davis County 41, Albia 37. And we would like to thank you for making us a part of your Tuesday night. The second half of our doubleheader is coming up shortly as the Davis County Mustangs take on the Albia Blue Demons. We'll get you primed for that matchup after a short break. You've been watching Lady Mustang basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.